This is News from the Swamp. I'm Amanda Curran. The Trace Gas Orbiter deployed its Sharpelli Mars probe today, but scientists will have to wait until tomorrow to report on its success, as contact was lost just before its scheduled landing. Schiaparelli is part of the international mission called ExoMars, and was being sent to land on the Red Planet to test technology for the future European robotic missions, as well as to hunt for life on the planet. The European Space Agency did receive confirmation that the lander did enter Mars's atmosphere and that the parachute did deploy, but the head of operations of the ESA, Paolo Freire, stated, "The signal from Schiaparelli went through the majority of the descent phase, but it stopped at a certain point that we reckon was before the landing. To conclude more on this, because there could be many reasons for that, we need more information. It's clear that these are not good signs." The ESA is hoping to have updates by tomorrow, and all fingers are crossed. Exciting activity will fill the night sky throughout October, starting tonight, when the moon will perform an occultation as it passes over and completely blocks out one of the brightest stars, called the Aldebaran, which can be seen as the Eye of the Bull in the constellation Taurus. The massive reddish star is located about 65 light-years away, so you will need binoculars to see this event, which starts at 10:15 p.m. Eastern and will last approximately 21 minutes. The Orionid meteor shower is also in effect from now until November 7th, with the peak happening October 21st. As the Earth passes through the tail of Halley's Comet for the second time this year, we are expected to see 20 meteors an hour during its peak. Viewers should be able to see this no matter where they are looking into the night sky. The Taurid meteor shower will also be visible between October 30th and November 30th. Other incredible sightings this month include the Southern Hemisphere being able to view the Tarantula Nebula, and the Northern Hemisphere being able to view our 5 closest planets line up on the 28th. However, regardless where you are on the world, if you look to the east just before dawn, you should be able to witness the rare zodiacal light, also known as the false dawn. If you are somewhere where you can already see the Milky Way, far away from any lights, you will be able to see a light that looks like a hazy pyramid of light extending up from the eastern horizon shortly before the morning twilight begins. Good luck to all those watching. An Oregon hospital was placed under quarantine after an unexplained outbreak of mass hallucinations. A terrified assistant living caregiver had called police to report several people outside her car trying to rip the roof off. Authorities arrived and left shortly after, declaring the situation normal. When the same call came in from the same woman the next day, the police suspected the caller of having mental distress, but as they returned with backup, the deputies then reported that they themselves had started to experience sensations of euphoria and lightheadedness. The deputies were able to compose themselves long enough to call for more backup as the caregiver became erratic, and all 4 affected individuals were taken to the local hospital. While many pointed out that this month's supermoon may have been a probable cause, the quarantine was only lifted after the probable culprit was a fentanyl patch worn by the caregiver. Fentanyl is an opiate that can cause confusion, dizziness, and hallucinations, which would account for the woman's symptoms. However, Coos County Sheriff's Office spokesperson Patrick Downing reported that police had ruled out the drug as a cause of the unexplained mass hallucinations, stating, "Investigation has found that all those patches and potential medications that may have caused the symptoms have been accounted for. No source of contamination has been found. The vehicles, equipment, and uniforms have been checked with no contaminants identified or located on or about them." So what happened? Check out our Facebook group at Black Swamp Radio and tell us what you think. I'm Amanda Curran, News from the Swamp.